All right. Welcome to something that we've done a few times, but now let's make it a kind of a regular thing. A show called Ganked. And this time, a lot of times we focus on haulers and stuff. This time, I'm going to just go down the list here of people who have died today, and I'm going to tell you what a bad fit you have, or ask you why the hell you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. All right? Here we go. So, we have got a retriever here who has a slot open for shield and isn't using it, but has rigs in. I'm going to say that maybe they're a newer player. Now, where are they at? They're in the Citadel. Okay, so your first problem is you are too close to Udema. Simple as that. You do not want to be near Udema. Here is another retriever. Now, wait a second. Are these guys buddies? No, they're in different places. This person also does not have a complete fit. God, do I have to give him a pass for being a newer player? Well, they got Tech 2 stuff in here, though. How do you go out and mining? I know. He couldn't afford to fit the rest of it. He needed to go out mining to make the money so he could afford the rest of his fit. And they got ganked. Now, something like that. Now, okay, so let's go over a little bit here. One is Charon is the wrong freighter. The only freighter you should use is the Obelisk. The second is you don't cargo expand all the way out. In fact, you don't cargo expand at all. Bulkhead 2s are what you use. And because what you've done here, you said, let's strip away all of my armor until I have only a paper bag surrounding my ship, protecting me. Very easy to pierce that paper bag. What was he carrying? 115 million tritanium. You think it took up all that space? There's his reinforced bulkheads. Yeah. How much dropped? 621 million. Did they make some money? They spent 5 of these ships on it. I think they made some money. It's the right type of ship. Wrong fit. Obelisk ship. The right type of ship. Expanded cargo holds. I mean... Oh! And he's empty. Okay. Pro tip. If you can't afford to put in bulkhead 2s, and you can only afford your expanded cargo hold 2s, the answer is pull the fit out. You will have more EHP without those sitting in there than you will with them in. That's the way it works. Another mining ship. Hey, this guy has a decent fit. He has a decent fit. Mitsolin in the forge. I wonder how far away that is from Jita. And what kind of ship is this? It's a procurer. Damn, procurers are tanky. You know, so it's almost the right mining ship. The right mining ship is a skiff. And so the which is the Tech 2 version of the Procure. But, you know, on a budget, this is second best. And the fit actually doesn't look that bad, except I do think that the shield booster here is the wrong thing to have there. And why is it the wrong thing? Because it'll only protect you if rats are shooting you, which rats are not going to take this out, not in high sec. You're only going to get shot from other players. So, you don't need this. You need an actual shield in there, like, you know, Tech 2 shield, to augment, you know, your multi-spectrum shield hardener. They work together that way. This right here, no good, because you'll never get the reps out of it while they're shooting you. They shoot you before you get the reps done. You thought skiffs attract too much attention? Skiffs, you can have well over 100,000 DHP on them. And so they wear the cloak of shoot me last. Skiffs do. So here is another one in the same system, but an hour's difference. And they are different people. This one's a skiff. So they did take out a skiff here. All right. So one thought on this is that it's almost right. Some people like their scanners so they can see how much ore is in things. Forget about it. You don't need to see how much ore is in it. Just mine the damn thing. Use that as part of your tank. Now, I want to see what the EHP is on this. And so, let's go over here. I think this character is a minor character. Oh, he had an implant in too. So he's got 61,000 DHP. But if you take this out and maybe that's not going to work. 66,000. Yeah, this whole setup is a little wonky. It's a little wonky here. 66,000 DHP is okay, but I think that I don't have skiff there. Here, let's look over here. I'm pretty sure I have a skiff fit here that is the right fit.
Welcome to the Dragons.
You can say, no, your fits are not always the right fits, but I can tell you that my fits are to prevent stuff like this. So, Rexuk, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh, I have no skiff fits. All right. Well, no skiff fits then. Okay. So I think that they could do better on this because you can get over 100,000 DHP on a skiff and still be out mining. It may not be quite as effective, but you'll live. So here's kind of the formula. How much will you be able to mine before you die? I'm not talking like die in real life or nothing. I'm talking about how much will you be able to mine before your ship dies. All right. What is your ship going to die from? Well, it's not going to die from the rats in high sec. That's not going to happen, not in a skiff, unless you are AFK and not paying attention. You are going to die from gankers. And so, is it worth your time to put something else down here in low and not mine as much so that you protect your ship against gankers? And that way, Because how long is it going to take you to mine 292 million ISK worth of ore in HiSec? It's not going to be hours. It's going to be days. And so, you know, and he was mining ice. And so how much ice can fit in the hold? Is it about 15 or something like that? Yeah, damage control 2 take place in one of those ice upgrades. That's a very good suggestion. So I forget how many you can hold in there. But here's the thing. Let's see, where is he at? Mitzolan. So the other thing is okay, so this is safety that took him out. It only took 5 ships. What's going on in this system? Well, it's 0.6. You're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. They are eyeballing this system. You are mining in the wrong place. Go someplace else. Go like at least 10 jumps away from Udema, 10 jumps away from Jita, 10 jumps from Amar. You want to be, yes, it takes you longer to take your stuff, to market or whatever, but what is it worth? How much does it cost you to replace your ship? How often are you replacing your ship? That's the problem. So, yes, you also should recognize whenever they enter system. Okay, guys, let me see here. You see this? The standing stuff here? You can click on one of the safety guys when you see them, and then you can go to their info and go to their corp, and then you can mark their corp in whatever standing is appropriate. They don't need to be flashy, but you need to mark them as dangerous when they come in. They're not necessarily coming in to attack you, but when 5 or 10 orange or reds all of a sudden appear on your local, what does that equal to you? That equals pulling your drones, warp to a safe. That's what it equals. So that's what you need to do. It's hard to know who's ganking and who isn't. No, it's not as hard as you think. Okay, so look at the different corps that are here. So University of Cali, obviously you're not going to mark them red, but safety you can mark red. Ministry for inappropriate footwork, maybe. Black flag, maybe. Slow children at play, maybe. Code, definitely. We are not friendly, maybe. So I think you mark safety and code and you got half of the shit figured out right there. So, yeah, okay, so here we got another one in the Citadel. This is a porpoise. And I'm going to assume that this rig spot is open because the fit is full with these two. They're mining with drones. That's what they're doing. That's why they have those in. If you are mining with drones, why are you in a porpoise? I mean, it's old school that we used to go with our orcas and go drone mining. And yes, it was slower than mining with a barge or a skiff, but it was pretty consistent over time. We had a good time doing it. But these days, drone mining is not fast enough, in my opinion, to be worth your time. Unless you're out there AFK. Could that be how they got killed? Yeah. So, and what did they have on them? They were picking up ice. So, was 5 million, 5.5 million worth of ice for your 175 million-isk ship? Let's see here. Here's another one, Mitzolan. Okay, guys, you're in the wrong system. We keep seeing kills there. And they're by safety. And in fact, I think I saw this person before. They're a box of crayons. They probably eat them, and that's how they got the name. But I digress. Don't be mining in that system. So what if it has ice in there? Get out. Go someplace else. That system is not for you. Yes. I don't know how this happened. How does somebody sit around with their Drake and get killed? These guys were bored. There's nothing on this thing other than... No, there's nothing on this ship that's worth it. What are they doing shooting rats? Is that what they were doing? Shooting rats? Yeah, this is a shield regen fit. And it's a ratting ship. Why would you rat in Udema? Oh, autopilot from the looks of it. Or are they next to a gate? Yes, they are. They were autopiloting. Okay, so here's the rules for autopiloting. Don't. Unless you're an obelisk and you're brick tanked and you have no cargo, then you can autopilot. Nobody will mess with you. You're too much resources to kill you unless they are super bored. So, yeah, this guy was autopiloting. All right. There's a winner. So, they didn't have another good target. They're like, my trigger finger has not been used in a while. I need to use it. I need to flex. What else we got here? Oh, we got another... What? Come on. Okay, 1, you're in the wrong ship. Obelisk is the only freighter you should be flying. 2, what the hell? They've got ore cargo expanders in here. Not only will that give you more cargo space, it also gives you a higher value and also makes the paper bag surrounding your ship thinner paper. They dropped 637 million. They took only 6 ships to get them. Oh, they've got blueprints in here too. And other ships and stuff. What dropped? Oh, how interesting. Wait, so what dropped? 2 of the ore cargo okay, so this is a plastic wrap. They were taking a this is a hauler's package. So they were running a contract. And with that much heavy water, yeah, maybe. Okay, so folks, here's the deal. This could be a Ganked contract. Is there a lot of stuff in here worth value? This looks like it might be an actual contract and not a Ganked contract. But the fact is that did you really have to cargo expand out that far? I don't know. And how much were you getting paid to haul this 113 million worth of stuff? Yeah. Wrong ship, wrong fit, wrong contract. If it required you to cargo expand out, don't take it. Yeah. So, simple as that. There's a Rodiva that got killed. Some more mining ships. And this is a tech one. No, this is a deep space transport. Wait, what? You got killed in a deep space? Oh, come on. Okay, DSTs. This is the wrong fit. Come on. You tank the hell out of it, and you use the propulsion trick. There is no other right answer than that. And that's because you even putting in this fit right here, even if you get down to 10 seconds, you're giving up fit, or you're giving up EHP. You really should be just using your propulsion to get there. And then here, hyperspatial velocity optimizers, they're wanting to warp faster. So they are trying to speed fit. Now, this is just the wrong answer here. It's just really the wrong answer. And there should be something in here that augments the sturdiness of the ship. It could be bulkheads, which wouldn't add too much, but then there's some other things that will improve the shields as well. So, what trick? Yes, it's one revolution of your propulsion, and whatever its cycle time is how long it takes you to get to warp. So that can be anywhere from 7.5 to 10 seconds, depending on what kind of propulsion you've got in there. So, and these by nature are 20 some. They're around 20 on the alignment. And so you put this stuff in, you get what, down to 13 or something like that? You still would be quicker using the propulsion trick. So, wrong fit. Absolutely the wrong fit. Now, here's a Marshall. And so this is 13 billion. I have a Marshall BPO sitting at my disposal that I could put together and fly, but I think that this just costs too much in high-sec. I think that this is the wrong ship for high-sec. They were near a gate, 154 off. Could they have been autopiloting? Do you think that they could be that dense? A Marshall should be null only? Pretty much. I mean, that's not a hard rule, but it's a good rule. And they used 14 catalysts to kill them. Those catalysts, they're spending under 10 million each on them. So they spent 140, and they got a 13.7 billion ISK kill, and they got 700 million worth of drop. I'd kill it too. What would autopilot them? Put them 154 off gate? If they were autopiloting and they started bumping them while the fleet was assembling. Yeah. Yes. So Jax mentioned something really good here. Is that why on earth would you be taking that through Udema anyway? If you need to transport something like this in high-sec, it is so expensive, you do it in a bowhead. Because a bowhead, you can get like 700,000 DHP on it. And Even though it'll add another 2.9 billion to the total value of what you're flying, it will make whoever's going to try and gank you have a much more resources to gank you. Much more. Here's one of the new ships, a Torrent. All right, so this is okay. I'm glad to see Torrents making it into the game. I am glad. But this person here decided, hey, I'm going to fly one of the first of these ships that everybody who's a ganker wants on their kill board through the trade route, and I'm going to expect to live. So, what dropped here? Oh my god. Are you serious? They had a deluge in their fleet hangar? Okay, so this is inappropriately valued. This is worth way more than what it is. It's because they're so new, they don't have a value yet. They had one of the blockade runners in their fleet hangar of their Torrent, and they got popped. A 2-for-1 special, yes. Yes. Oh my god, and they got some of the new stuff for the Skinner system was in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, for his fit, okay, first thing, the prototype hyperspatial accelerator is that's for alignment time, right? I think. So with that, they need to be doing the propulsion trick. Might be a war deck kill? No, it's listed as a gank. It's warp speed? Oh. Okay. And what has he got for rigs? Where's his rigs? Well, he's got decent rigs there. It's for warp speed. I think that's just really the wrong answer. The rest of his fit looks okay-ish, but I really question anybody who uses these. There's only certain reasons to use these.
Just followed.
Holy Fork, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, there's only a few reasons to use these. And getting there quickly in a deep space transport is not one of them. It's just not. You would use that in like a fit for mission running, like Sisters of Eve Epic Arc, where you have so many systems that you have to go, or for maybe for running hauling missions.
Grimlis just followed.
But hauling missions are not going to take you through Udema and through the pipeline. This has happened right next to Udema. And so there's just no sense in it. None at all. So anyway. Yeah, there's no sense in it. No sense in it whatsoever. There's really only a few fits for hauling. And, yeah, that was not right. Not right. Not right. Here is another freighter. Now, this one happens to be my favorite type of freighter. A Fenrir. Now, why do I like him? Because it looks like an AT-AT without legs. And it's rusty. But they are the wrong freighter to fly. The only answer is the Obelisk. And their fit here, they're triple cargo expanded. So you fly a Fenrir because you want the faster alignment. That is why you fly a Fenrir. That's the only reason. Because it doesn't have the most cargo space. It doesn't have the highest DHP. It has the fastest alignment. It's the only reason to fly a Fenrir. So and then it has the lowest DHP naturally of all of the freighters as well. The Providence is the most well-rounded, and why people fly the Providence. The Charon is the one with the most cargo space, which is why people fly that. The Obelisk, which is the only right answer to the type of freighter you should fly, is because it has the most tank. And then the fit's wrong. You should be brick tanked, which you wouldn't brick tank a Fenrir because then you kill your alignment speed. And so it's an oxymoronic type thing. It goes back and forth. This is why I should do this, why I should do that. Anyway, they were carrying orcas.
You, sir, rock.
Malcolm Lionel 98 just subscribed for 11 months.
Malcolm, thank you for the sub. Here he is. 110 gold. To everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you. All right, so they're carrying orcas. Now, let me give you a little bit of a pro tip here. I think that orcas, let's see how big they are. I think that they're too big to put into an obelisk brick tanked, if I remember right. And why are all of these listed as orca? Oh, because they all have... Oh. All right, let's go look here. Attributes and package, they're 500,000. Right. So there's no single freighter
Welcome to the Dragons.
Greglaw just followed.
that can fit one of these without using some sort of cargo expander. So I think and maybe you can do it if you're speed fit. You certainly can't get two of them in it. And here's the deal. With something that is this big, so the Obelisk, the one true freighter, brick tanked, the one true fit, is 387,000 cubic meters, something like that. So this won't fit. So what do you do in that case? When you have orcas you need to transport to market, you create a contract. You let some other bonehead carry it and risk their ship. Don't risk yours. Let them risk theirs. There's no sense in it. You know, they're worth what, 2 billion each or whatever? So, you know, and you need to go 15 jumps, you pay 30 million to have it transported. It's a no-brainer. So, no, you can't put it in a bowhead. I see that comment. It will not fit in a bowhead. Because bowheads can only do fitted ships, and this is it's 10 million cubic meters packaged. And look at this. Okay, I'll tell you a little something here. You can't fit this in any ship. I don't think it'll even fit in a Titan's bay. So I think it just won't. It just won't. You can't. It's a capital ship. It's made to carry other ships. It's enormous. You can't do it. So, anyway, you farm that out. That's just like when I am gonna transfer. Okay, let's say my Tech 2 BPO. I have a Tech 2 BPO, and I want to transport it. So what do? Do I do it myself? And the answer is no. How much is it worth? Well, I would value it at around 15 to 20 billion. So let's say 20 billion. And I want to take that and I want to move it to a new manufacturing that is 10 jumps away. So 20 billion for 10 jumps. I'm going to pay somebody else to do that. They're going to put up the collateral of 20 billion. I'm going to pay them 200 million to move it. If they get popped, I get my 20 billion. And if they do it safely, which they almost always do, because players who accept contracts that are that large in value tend to know what they're doing, and they don't get popped. It's easy money for them. And so, with that said, I don't take the risk. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to be popped with it. I could fly it. Obviously, I could fly it in a shuttle. I could fly it in anything. But yeah, I don't want to. So you farm that stuff out to other people. That's how that works. Helping out a customer here. So just a second. I got to take care of this customer. All right, on to the next one. Fenrir. No, no, no. $2.77 billion. Got ganked. Don't tell me they were autopiloting. No, they were in an asteroid belt. Why? Why would you have that ship out in this area in an asteroid belt? Why would you? I don't know. I guess it's okay. I don't know what to think on that one. What is this? A billion ISK basilisk? Oh my god, look at that fit. What are they doing with this? I mean, seriously, who are you there helping? And why on this ship do you have such a bling fit? Because this ship should cost around, what, 150 million? Where's the current high-sec incursion? Oh, that's got to be an incursion runner. Ah. All right. We'll give a pass on these. All right. So what's this guy doing? Why did he drop 2.5 billion? What's going on here? Capital ancillary shield boosters, 20 of them. Worth 2.5 billion. Oh, wait. Oh, these are copies. Okay. Those are blueprint copies. That's a little bit better. I thought maybe they were originals, which the originals of these would take quite a bit of research money to get them all the way up. This guy's got I don't understand his fit. He's trying for speed. Yeah, he's speed alignment fit. Alignment speed fit. Again, this is a deep space transport. Propulsion trick. Such a no-brainer. All right, that is it for Ganked. And until the next episode where you could be featured.